we believe that animals have rights. Advocacy groups and humanitarians alike have long argued for the rights of animals around the world, fighting for their rights as sentient creatures to a life free of torture and suffering. Some advocate for not using animals as food, clothing, or other goods, and others such as vegans even go as far as to denounce the use of animals by products. In the United States, people often say that they love animals and that they consider their pets to be part of the family, but many draw the line at animal rights. Isn't it enough that we treat them humanly, or why should animals have rights? What rights should animals have, and how are those rights different from human rights? The fact of the matter is that since the United States Department of Agriculture issued the 1966 Animal Welfare Act, even animals used in commercial farming are entitled to a certain base level of treatment. But that differs from the ones of animal rights activist groups like People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, or the more extreme British direct action group known as the Animal Liberation Front. Why should animals have rights? Animal rights activism is based on the idea that animals are sentient and that speciesism is wrong, the former of which is scientifically baked on baked in international panel of neuroscientists declared in 2012 that non-human animals have consciousness, and later is still hotly contested among humanitarians. Animal rights activists argue that because animals are sentient, the only reason humans are treated differently is speciesism, which is an arbitrary distinction based on the incorrect belief that humans are the only species deserving of moral consideration. Speciesism is like racism and sexism. It is wrong because animals in the meat industry like cows, like pigs and chickens suffer when confined, tortured, and slaughtered. And there is no reason to morally distinguish between humans and non-human animals. The reason that people have rights is to prevent unjust suffering. Similarly, the reason that animal rights is to prevent them from suffering unjustly, and we have animal status to prevent some animal suffering. Although US law prohibits only the most egregious, extraordinary animal cruelty, these laws do nothing to prevent most forms of animals exploitation, including fur, fuel, and for grass.